I did not want to do this, but
What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Anthony Greenfield. We are back for another episode of Ant-Archy. But let me tell you something, man. I'm just highly upset. I am so upset, and I know the whole world's seen it. Minus that Bad Bunny performance, the Patriots just lost to the Seahawks 26-13 or 29-13 in the Super Bowl. The biggest thing that I'm not gonna lie, the biggest thing I wasn't looking forward to, I woke up this morning and I was like, I should call out of work today. I don't want to go in today. I really don't. Because I don't want them all to laugh at me. And when I tell you, I walked up them steps and all I hear like four students all talking to each other. I'm like, they just huddled around my door waiting for me. The minute I turn that corner, I see 50 kids just trying to jump on me and push me, telling me the Patriots suck. First of all, I want to, before I get to the actual part, I want to say something to everybody that said the Patriots suck. For anybody that is 15 or younger, you have never seen your team in a Super Bowl, and you probably won't. And that goes for a Commanders, Cowboys, or Ravens fan, or Steelers. You will never see your team be good ever. Just because Jaden Daniels had that one good season, he's not going to have anything else. Come on now. The Cowboys, shut up. The Steelers, you guys have retirement homes for players. And the Niners, y'all may be good, y'all may suck, but it depends. I think y'all are good at quarterback, honestly. That Niners roster is nice, but it's just the luck of the draw sometimes with them. But everybody else, y'all suck. I wish a Raven fan would say something to me. If you're a Raven fan, if you can keep a fourth quarter lead for 5 minutes, I'll be quiet. Because you have blown so many of those. But now you have a new coach at the helm, and he's probably going to do the same thing. So, and let a Bill fan say something to me. You don't even know what a Super Bowl is. You have never seen a Super Bowl in your life. Me, I've seen 7. I've seen 7 Super Bowls. I was born in 2000. I've seen 7. I've seen my team at the Super Bowl 7 times. 7 times. None of you can even come close to that number. You can't sit here and tell me that you have seen your team win a Super Bowl. I've seen my team play in 7 and win 1, 2. We won 4. I've seen us beat the Panthers, the Eagles the first time, the Rams, and the Falcons. And 5 then. The Seahawks. The Seahawks once, the Panthers, the Eagles, the Falcons, and the Rams the first time. And the Rams the second time. I didn't see the first one. I wasn't young enough. But the second time. But do not tell me that your franchise is better than me. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. To that one Chiefs fan that wants to say Warriors, he knows who he is. That one Chiefs fan that's out there talking about some Warriors. You have seen one Chiefs Super Bowl in your entire life. And I promise you that's going to be the last one you'll see. Just because you like the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes wasn't good this year. He's probably not going to be good for the next year or 2. What do you want to say about that? The one time they don't show Taylor Swift 50 times, the Chiefs have a losing season. Oh, no. Look at that. You guys can't be a good team without Taylor Swift. All right. Now, I think I'm done actually ranting about other teams and their poverty franchises, but now let me actually get to the nitty-gritty. I've seen my Patriots lose 13-29 in the Super Bowl. And when oh my God. I have 5 reasons. And I'm going to try to keep my composure through the whole thing because this is me ranting. My first thing, Will Campbell, our rookie left tackle, you have got to move somewhere else, dog. You have got to. 14 pressures? Drake May is the most sacked quarterback in NFL postseason history because of you. Well, it's not fully because of you. It's really because of that that rookie left side of the line. With Will Campbell and Jared Wilson, it's that rookie left side of the line. And the Seahawks took advantage of that. Yeah, they blitz. Yeah, we can pick up on blitz stuff. We didn't do a lot of blitz counters, but at the same time, you got to do something. Will Campbell. Boy, you looked like one of my 7th graders getting pushed into a college level quarterback. You would look like a child out there. I'm gonna say this right now. He has to. I was an O-lineman in high school, and I played D-line mainly, but I play a little bit of O-line too. But for what my coaches taught me, look at the inside first. The inside is your main priority. That is the fastest way to your quarterback. But keep your outside hand, boom. Keep it out here, but your eyes are inside. So if nobody's coming inside, you know what I'm saying? Hit that little scoop. But if nobody's going outside, stay right there, stay inside. But if they do a delayed blitz, that's cool. Stay inside and then just, you know what I'm saying, kick step it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he's a professional NFL player. He's better than me. But I'm just saying my 2 cents. What else? Yeah, Will Campbell. I think that was the biggest one. Number 2, Josh McDaniels. That's my issue, bro. Josh McDaniels. If you cannot make blitz counters as a play, come on, bro. We've been rolling all season. At some point, you gotta find a blitz counter. You got to. You have to. You had all that time for that Bad Bunny concert to have a blitz counter at some point. And then you can't be calling deep shots in the 4th quarter, bro. Come on. You have to call something better. You don't look at me and tell me that the only thing you could do was run it up the middle with Travion Henderson and run it up the middle with Ramondre Stevenson. Halfback dive was our best play. I can run halfback dive in Madden 20 right now, and I can get 30 yards every time. But we were running halfback dive and only getting 1 or 2 yards. Oh my God. Here's number 3. Number 3 is, can't believe I'm saying it, but my quarterback, Drake May. That boy, Drake May. But right now, he's just Drake May. Matter of fact, no. Right now, he's just Drake. I don't want to say where my issues start. My issue fully stems with Drake May from that game was he looked like he was in a cage. And sometimes he tried to get out. Other times he couldn't. He just strictly couldn't. He looked like he had no pocket pressure. He was missing wide open passes. A lot of passes were behind him. A lot of passes were hospital balls. And then in the 4th quarter, he wants to wake up. Hey, bud, newsflash. It's the Super Bowl. The whole world is watching. Your wife is watching. Your wife's family is watching. Your family's family is watching. You can't just play 3 quarters of patty cakes and then go playing football in the 4th quarter. You can't do that. That's not how you play quarterback. I think, and full credit to the Seahawks defense. I'm not saying the Seahawks defense is bad. I'm not saying the Seahawks defense is terrible, but full on credit, 1,000%. That defense is disgusting. That defense was, oh my God, it was immaculate. That defense was, I would be scared to play that. And if I drafted an all-time team, I probably wouldn't play that Seahawks defense either. But then again, there are teams who put that same defense in a blender. And we beat certain teams. We beat a team that put that Seahawks defense in a blender. We beat, I don't want to say we beat teams, but there were some teams that made it look a lot easier than they did. Yesterday, they looked like an all-star team. But the other day, it was just nothing. Drake May, that was my 3. My number 4 reason, But number 4 reason was, like I said before, the O-line itself. You guys were just letting anybody through. For real. I mean, I don't want to take a shot at nobody, but you're like a certain teacher that just lets everybody in the room. Like, you're supposed to be keeping kids out, but then you let every single kid in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Your whole job is to stop them. I get it if they overload the pressure. They want to double the A gap, and that's cool. Blitz schemes, blitz gaps. I totally get that as a football coach, as a player. I get that. But at some point, do we pick up it? Do we pick it up at all? And the coaching. Travion Henderson. Hey, that's my guy. I have no ill will towards him. I don't. They don't play him enough. Play Travion Henderson more. Why is Henderson at kick return in the 4th quarter when it's 2 minutes left when we're down by 13? What is the point? Why is he there? If you did not see the Commanders game when he took a kick return from one end of the end zone to the other, this was the very first play of the NFL preseason, and Travion Henderson just said, all right, bet, watch this, and took it to the crib. I don't care who it was against. Backups, third strings, practice squad players, preseason players. I don't care. I don't care if they went up against subway workers. They were people in a jersey, a helmet, and pads. And he was able to outrun everyone. Put Travion Henderson at kick return. Play Travion Henderson to your strengths. Kyle Williams had 1 reception. And that's another thing. Going to my 5th point, the receivers. The receivers were absolutely boggled. The receivers were absolutely just in, oh my God, they were in the cage too. Nobody could get open. Diggs was pretty much doubled or tripled the whole game, and they doing chip shots at him. Why do they let cheap shots with him, but when we do something, we get flagged for it? Like, that was the worst officiated game I've ever seen in my life. Why? Do you know what it feels? Listen to me when I say this. Do you know what it's like to watch your team just kick the bucket so many times and you can't move the ball at all? Then you turn around and you're listening to a halftime show to somebody you can't even understand. What are we doing? I'm more frustrated because I want my team to move the ball. I want my team to get a first down. Then I gotta hear, oh, God, I got Solina. He didn't play that for all of 2 seconds. He should have played that whole song, but I'm not gonna lie, that was a crank song. I like that. But anyway, back to the point. We couldn't do anything until the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter, the Patriots looked like the Patriots in the regular season. In the first 3 quarters, we played like the same first 3 games. But I will add some positives. This is not a negative video. Well, it was, but it's not a totally negative video, but I want this to be in positive in some way. My only positive in this on the offense is Matt Collins. Matt Collins, I thank you. If there's any way we can bring you back for another season in New England, I will gladly take that. I will gladly take that deal. But now on the defense. The defense, I can't say it was lights out because we lost. But the defense was pretty much holding us together the whole time. The defense was my only problem on defense was we were missing a lot of tackles. We were missing a lot of sacks. We pressured Sam Darnold. We were in his face. We made him rush passes. We just couldn't get there. We could have had 1, 2. 2 could have been picks. One of them could have been for a pick 6, but we missed it. And yes, just like the comments are saying, Christian Gonzalez was our saving grace. I will be getting a Christian Gonzalez jersey in the near future. Either, probably not this week. Actually, maybe. Either on Friday or on the 27th. Yeah, well, I want to get tickets to AwesomeCon on that day. But anyway, Christian Gonzalez was our saving grace on the Patriots defense. Now, this is no diss to the Patriots defense. We did our absolute best. If you ask me, there was literally no issue I would have. It's just our edge rushers. You know what I'm saying? Harold Landry and Kayvon Chason, they can't do everything themselves. Barmore did his job. Milton did his job. It's just Kenneth Walker. That's literally it. It's just Kenneth Walker, dog. Kenneth Walker just ran all over us. And that's why they gave him Super Bowl MVP. I think it should have been the kicker. But Super Bowl MVP went to Kenneth Walker. And, it's rightfully deserved. Gonzo, thank you. Marcus Jones, thank you. Milton Williams, Kayvon Chason, Christian Barmore, Harold Landry, Robert Spillane, thank you. If I didn't say your name, bro, step up. Please. Step up in some way. You didn't make that much of a factor in that game for me to say your name. That was just terrible. You lucky they ain't have Zach Charbonnet. I think if Charbonnet was in the game, we would have stopped him too. Personally, I think we would have stopped him too. But if he had the same holes Kenneth Walker had, oh yeah, we're not stopping nothing. We letting everything by us. I don't want to say everything. Let me not say that. But yeah, we just couldn't do it. Now, I had my issues with the Patriots game. It was mainly with the offense. And we've had problems like this all summer. We had like all season. To where we get inside the 20, we get inside like the 10, and we can't score. I remember watching a Bengals game a couple months ago. I was watching the Bengals game, and we were in the red zone like that. Or maybe even better, the Giants Monday night game a couple months back, and I think December 1st. It was a Monday night game in our retros, and we were in the red zone so easily. We pretty much lived inside the Giants 30. Every time we get the ball, it would always start at the Giants 30, pretty much. Not every time, but yeah. And when I say we were getting there so efficiently and so easily, it was boom, easy. Boom, 15-yard pass. Boom, 15-yard run. Boom, 20-yard pass. Boom, 10-yard may run. Oh, but you're playing the Giants. The Giants are trash. Oh, but the Giants haven't been good for years. But the Giants are a poverty franchise. Guess what? They're NFL players, bud. Can you do that? I want you to play against the worst NFL team and see what you do. Go one-on-one with just any NFL player. Just anyone. It could be a practice squad player. And watch you get absolutely smoked. I don't want to hear none of that. But the point is, we were in scoring range every time, and we couldn't finish. Sometimes we're easier than others, but it really bothered me to say that we got in the red zone during the season, not in the Super Bowl, but during the season, that we got in the red zone multiple times and we couldn't score. That's what really bothered me. We had the personnel to, we had the coaching to do that, we had the quarterback to do that, we had the running back to do that, we had everything to score, and we just couldn't do it. Okay, now, I'm really just, oh my God. I mean, I'm over it. I'm over it now because it's a Super Bowl. And there's going to be another one next year. And now I'm just upset that there's no football for 7 months. But the new league year is happening next in March. So the new league year starts in March. The NFL draft in Pittsburgh is in April. 23rd through 25th, and I'm trying to go. So if you're one of my students and you're hearing this, I plan on going to the NFL draft. So that Thursday and Friday, I will not be there. If you be like, oh, where's Mr. Greenfield? I want to go in his room. Where's Mr. Greenfield? I need to get my coat. I need to get my bag. Well, guess what? I'm in Pittsburgh watching the NFL draft, buddy. Yeah. I'm in front of the stage hearing my next Patriot being called. But I'm still debating if I want to go on Saturday, because Saturday is like all day and it's like 8 hours and it's 3 rounds. So I'm like, I kind of don't care about the 4 through 7. It's really rounds 1 through 3 I want to see. Really round 1. Because I see the best of the best. Like the best of the best in college football get picked first. Like I know Mendoza going to go first. Arvell Reese may go second. I think Ruben Bain's going to go to the Titans. Jordan Tyson may go to the Cardinals. I'm going to say the Cardinals. And I don't care who the Commanders pick. I don't care. He ain't going to do nothing anyway. Because Commanders are a sorry franchise. But as I say here today, and I may rant and talk about how much I don't like my Patriots right now and how much they make me upset, I still ride or die with them. Like I am a dead ride or die fan for this team. Okay, we lost the Super Bowl. So what? We lost Super Bowl when we played the Eagles. I didn't quit on them then. You don't quit on your team when they lose the Super Bowl. It don't matter. I had one kid tell me today saying, I don't watch football, but I'm a fan of whoever wins the Super Bowl. I've never heard that much bandwagon in my life. I have never heard nobody bandwagon that hard in my life. Like it was crazy. But here's what I think the Patriots should do in the offseason. I talked about my issues. I talked about what I did my little rant. Now I want to start looking forward to the offseason. What can we do? First off, scoot Will Campbell over. That entire left side line, scoot him over. I don't know what Garrett Bradbury is going to do. If he wants to stay in New England, cool. Give him like a 1-year deal. Let's give him one more run. Put Jared Wilson behind Garrett Bradbury and let him learn something. Put Will Campbell at left guard and then draft a tackle. Have our 31st pick in the draft be a tackle. I need to do some research on the tackles in this draft class, but I think going with a long-armed ranged tackle at 31 is good for us. I think a pass blocking tackle would be great. I don't think somebody that's like better at run blocking. I mean, we are kind of like an old-fashioned football team, but Mike Vrabel, he changed that era. So we got to get a tackle somewhere. Just bottom line, we got to get a tackle somewhere. And he needs to have like long arms. No more like short arm this. No more of this. We need like out here. I mean, I wish my arms were long enough, but I need them out here. So draft a tackle or find a tackle in free agency like that. Secondly, just bolster the O-line and just add for depth. We need to start having fresh bodies in there at some point. But the true number 2, we need to find a receiver. We need to find another receiver. Stephon Diggs, I love him. But he didn't really give me wide receiver 1 vibes. Because if you say wide receiver 1, you would say like JSN, somebody who can get open easily. Somebody who can, like, you see him, he's just like 7-Eleven. He's always open. Like, think about it right now. When you say a wide receiver 1, you don't say Stephon Diggs in the first 5, 10, maybe even 15. What you're saying, Jay Jettis, Jamar Chase, JSN, all those J's. Puka, I would put Puka at 1. I would. Devontae. Who else? AJ. Would you count George Pickens as a wide receiver 1? I think I would, because CeeDee Lamb didn't do much this year. Terry McLaurin. See nobody else. T. Higgins will be a wide receiver 1 on a lot of teams. He would. Alec Pierce, things of that nature. Like even Teteroa McMillan, he's the wide receiver 1 in Carolina, and Chris Olave in New Orleans, and Mike Evans in Tampa Bay. I mean, I'm having more coming in my head, like Christian Watson in Green Bay, Amon-Ra in Detroit. There's a lot of wide receiver 1s everywhere. There's a lot. I'm not going to sit here and name wide receiver 1s, but there's a lot of them. And the Patriots don't have any. At best, the Patriots we have 2 wide receiver 2s and 2 wide receiver 3s. Booty and Diggs, I count as wide receiver 2s. They aren't really X factors. The one time Diggs took over was when we played his former team. And a wide receiver 1 takes over every game, not just that one specific game. Keyshawn Booty, he's there when you need him. But if it's like single coverage, you gotta put that ball out there. Drake May didn't put that ball out there at all. He couldn't. He had nowhere to throw it. And I don't know who he was throwing to when he threw that pick to Julian Love, but whoever he needed to throw to, he was wide open. Like he had at least a good 5 yards of separation against who he was throwing to. I couldn't see from the video. I don't know who he was throwing to, but he had so much space to throw, and he couldn't do it. He just couldn't. Oh my God. Now I feel the rant coming back again. Because why are you missing so many wide open targets when you didn't do that the first 3 games? I don't care. You gave up 14 points. We were still technically in the game. The game, if you watch it from start to finish, that game was not a blowout. If you saw what I saw, I personally don't think that game was a blowout. If you see the score, yeah, you can say, oh, yeah, they got whooped. But no, I don't think that game was a blowout. It was all the turnovers. Drake May threw 2 picks, and he fumbled. And that's one thing Drake May got to work on is ball security. Ball security is the biggest thing. Because when we played the Chargers, the Texans, and the Broncos, we had a hard time moving the football the first 2 or 3 quarters every game. And it was so hard to see, and I was so anxious about it. And I just, oh my God. I was just so anxious because we couldn't move the ball. But in the regular season, we were moving it like it was nothing. Oh, but you guys played an easy schedule. They are NFL players. I do not care. If you play in the NFL, you have the strength, you have the knowledge, you have the ability, you have the agility to play a sport at the highest end. I do not care what team it is. You are playing the NFL, and you are the best of the best in the country, in the region, in the world, whatever parameters you want to set. But you are the best athlete of your sport in that category. And I don't want to hear because you played the Browns, the Panthers, the Titans, the Saints, you played the poverty franchises, you played all the easy people. I don't care. They're NFL people. They're NFLs. Come on now. They're NFL players. Oh my God. But I'm going to go back to the draft. What I want the Patriots to do to fix the roster. I've been saying for a while that I want one of the receivers out of Indiana, either Elijah Surratt or Omar Cooper. I'll take either of them. Honestly, preferably preferably I would take Omar Cooper, but Elijah Surratt is nice too. So it's like it's like a Jamar Chase T Higgins situation. You can take either or because Omar Cooper could be a wide receiver 1 in this league. Elijah Surratt too, because he's been practicing those back shoulder footballs a lot, and those back shoulders are going to be immaculate with Drake May. It's amazing. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. And then I don't know if we do or if we don't have a 3rd round pick, but I think if we get a 3rd round pick, we use that on an edge rusher. Here's what I say. Tackle round 1, wide receiver round 2, edge rusher round 3, or edge rusher first, but your 2nd round pick has to go to a receiver. And then 3rd round, get a tackle. Or if you get a tackle in free agency, which is even better in my opinion, you get edge in round 1, which I would say either TJ Parker or the guy from Texas A&M. I forgot his name at the moment. It had my mind. I was watching him on NFL Network the other day, and then it just slipped my mind. But TJ Parker from Clemson. Oh my God, it's like Zacchaeus or Zadarius. It starts with a Z, but it's something. It's an edge rusher out of Texas A&M. It's him. But those two, and then Omar Cooper for a 2nd round pick. I will be ecstatic. I'm not going to say, oh, Super Bowl run, here we come. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's a great step in the right direction. Now what we got to do is fix, look, and bolster that O-line. Keep Drake May clean. And that should be the O-line principles going into next season. When they get the new players coming in and all the old players leave, the number one thing that O-line coach, our O-line coach needs to say, keep your quarterback clean. Keep your quarterback off the ground. Do not let anybody touch your QB. Because if I'm at home and I have students, teachers, coworkers, other coaches, other kids, I have family members, I have friends, I have barbershop people and people at the grocery store telling me that I should play O-line, nobody is touching Drake May. Like, for all of you that's like my students, and when I like stand in the door, I will pretend that my fridge in my room is Drake May. And none of you are touching my fridge. I don't care. You can make a fat joke if you want to. No one is touching my fridge because I will protect that with my life. And that's another thing. I'm sorry, I'm going back to ranting again because I'm really passionate about this. But that's another thing. Will Campbell, you said that you would fight and die to protect your quarterback. You died and you let him die with you. When you got pushed into his lap, you let it happen. Okay, you got injured. It's the NFL. We know that. But come on, dog. You gotta do better, bro. You got to. I still believe you'll be a great lineman in this league. I just don't think left tackle is it for you. I think, how should I say this? Obviously, if you had longer arms, that's literally the only thing I would say. And if you have more awareness of how many blitzes were coming your way, if you got the inside first and Drake had the pocket presence, that's perfect. But if they're sending like 3 or 4 people your way and Drake gets hit by 2, I'm not going to blame you on that because you're only one person. But, hey, man, that's my entire synopsis. That's where I think we should go with all of this because that Super Bowl loss was embarrassing. It was nothing short of horrendous. It was terrible. For like a split of a second, oh my God. For the split of a second, I was like, I'm not giving Drake May any excuses. And that's another thing before I leave. That's another thing. I don't want Drake May to be another Mac Jones. Mac Jones was phenomenal his first year. Drake May was phenomenal his first 2 years. I don't want to give Drake May all these excuses. You lose the Super Bowl. You know what it's like. You've been there. Now you have to work yourself to get back there. Because I'm gonna make a reference real quick. We looked like we didn't belong in that Super Bowl. For any of you old heads or unks or big bros or people my age around the age of 25, if you guys have ever played an online game named Wizard 101, you guys notice that the Storm School is the best school in the game. But they're not strong at all. Like they're not, you hit them one time and you guys lose. You get hit by one thing, like you get hit once and you're pretty much dead. But it's like with the Storm School, it's so strong. You could be a level 5 wizard playing a level 20 enemy. Like you could play a level 20 boss, not a rank 20, but like a level 20 boss per se. And you would, you know what I'm saying? Like you being a Storm School and you playing high level bosses because you had that power, you're not supposed to be there. And those bosses are one-shotting you. Now it's like, oh, what do I do? This game is too hard. No, it's just you're too strong. You went through the game too quickly. They didn't expect you to get there that fast. Now you over there getting mollywopped. So now you got to go through side quests because you're too strong for any of this. Or you were too strong for everything else. That's basically what the Patriots were. We weren't supposed to go to the Super Bowl. It's like we were too. It's not too strong. What is it I'm trying to say here? It's more like we were in a place where we weren't supposed to be, but if you saw our season, you saw why we were there. If that makes sense. Because not all people even know what Wizard 101 is. But for those people who know what Wizard 101 is, you know what I'm talking about. Like when you're a Storm School and you get like Thunderbats or you get like Storm Shark and you're one-shotting everything in the game. And then once you get to like maybe Crocotopia, maybe even like late quest Crocotopia. I'm sorry, I'm rambling about Wizard 101. But late game Crocotopia, and you're just like, now you're kind of having more trouble now because you're being one shot by a lot of stuff. That's basically what it is. It's like you were too strong for your own good. Now you're in a situation to where you gotta wait. So in this situation, the Patriots are that one Storm School wizard that is too strong for everybody else. But you faced a level 20 boss, the Seahawks, and you couldn't beat them. You're having so much trouble like beating them because every time you turn around, you getting 800 of your health taken away, and now you at like 2% health trying to fight for your life. But oh my God! Listen, all I can say is GG's to the Seahawks. They deserve to be Super Bowl champions. They deserve it. Honestly, they deserve it. I look forward to the Patriots offseason. I want to see what they're going to do. But right now, everybody in the NFL world deserves a break. Because this NFL season was nothing short of miraculous, amazing, and who knows what next year may bring. If I was to give a way, way, way too early top 5 for next year, Seahawks would go 1, Rams would go 2, Patriots would go 3, Broncos would go 4, and I'm not putting the Bills in my top 5. I'm not saying to be biased. I don't think the Bills are top 5. I'll put them at 6 though. I will put the Bills at 6. But then at 5, I could put the Texans at 5. And I say that because the Texans defense is nice too. And their offense is good. It's just when CJ Stroud wants to be a quarterback. When CJ Stroud becomes an NFL level quarterback, that's when that team is nice. But when he's playing like Joe Schmo from Trader Joe's, or he's playing like Kathy at the register at Jersey Mike's. No, that boy's a bum. I'm sorry, Miss Bell, but yeah, your quarterback sucks. I mean, he went to my favorite college, but he's butt. He's butt. He's straight butt cheeks. But like I said, I can't wait for this Patriots offseason. The NFL offseason is one of my best parts, especially when they start free agency frenzy. When they start free agency frenzy, I have my phone at my hip. And I'm waiting to see the Patriots sign this person or the Patriots are trading for whatever. If the Patriots trade for A.J. Brown, if the Patriots trade for Max Crosby, or I even saw in the chat Jordan Mailata, and I don't think that's going to happen. Be honest. That's not happening. But if the Patriots make trades and actually go out and make this team better, that's what I need Mike Vrabel to do. I don't need Mike Vrabel to sit back and just say, let's just watch what everybody does. No, be aggressive. Get in their face. Get on the phones and actually call them and say, where should you be? Where do you want to be? You should come to New England. We need your help. We have a young QB, and he's thriving right now. He just got done getting whooped in the playoffs. He got absolutely bulldozed, and we need your help to bolster the offensive line. Okay. I'm actually done this time. I promise. I'm actually done. I'm done. I promise. Well, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you guys where my frustrations were, where I think we should go, and what's going on with everything else. I'm not gonna say I can. I'm not gonna say that because I made a lot of promises to y'all saying that I'm gonna do a lot of shows, and I haven't been keeping that promise. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't. Whether it's the gaming streams and the podcast shows. Because, I hit creator's block too. Sometimes I had nothing to talk about. But I'll find something. I'll probably put like a poll on either my Instagram, or maybe I'll put like a poll in my classroom to say, what should my topic be next? And what should I do? What should I talk about? You know what? I think I will do that. I think tomorrow for my warm-up, I'm going to put on the board, I'm going to say, what topic, if you had a podcast, what topic would you talk about? And then I'm gonna steal some of those ideas. Yeah. These kids don't care. Some of these kids don't even watch my shows anyway. But producer, let's get ready to get up out of here. So everybody stay blessed, stay passionate, and stay positive, guys. As always, and please be safe out here. This ice is terrible. Whoop.